Okay, had to get my shoes on here. We are live. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and we are back with another GT7 live stream. Today, there was a new update addressing a few issues, as well as getting a few new cars. So, getting right to it. Oh, you know what? I wanted to go over the details real quick. So, update details 1.5. The following is a list of main features and adjustments in the latest update for GT7. I'm not going to go through all of them because it is longer than I thought. Main features, new cars. The following 3 cars have been added. The Roadster Shop Rampage, available for purchase at Brand Central. The car that I have been looking for, the Toyota GR010 Hybrid 21, available for purchase at Brand Central. And the Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo, same thing, available for purchase at Grand Central. The Cafe, what do we got here? Oops. It is now possible to receive birthday present tickets, which can be received from Sarah in the Cafe. They can be claimed a week before or a week after the date of birth registered on the player's account for PlayStation Network. Jeez, wish they would have done that at the beginning of the year. And the following 3 new menu books have been added. Menu number 40, enter the Lightweight K Cup. 41, enter the Vision Gran Turismo Trophy. And number 42, enter the GR1 Prototype Series. The new menu books number 40 and 41 appear after clearing menu book number 39. Championship World GT Series, and watching the ending. The player's collector level must be at least 20. Menu book number 42 will appear when the above conditions are met, and the player's collector's level is at least 30. Added 55 new sets of conversations with characters appearing in the cafe. World Circuits. The following new events have been added to the World Circuits: Lightweight K Cup, Tokyo Expressway, South Clockwise, Autodrome, Lago Maggiore, West End Reverse, Willow Springs International Raceway, Streets of Willow Springs. Let's see here. Vision Grand. Okay. Says in order to play these new events, it is necessary to unlock and accept menu books number 40, 41, 42 in the cafe. All right, so now we're getting to the point. Let me see. It is now possible to export photos taken in Scapes or race photo mode to the media gallery of the PlayStation 5 console and the capture gallery of PlayStation 4 system. Not really interested in that. I've never been one to take pictures. I did it a couple of times. But for the most part, no. It is now possible to use the up and down directional buttons, in addition to right stick to scroll through the car description text from the car collection. Let's see here. Auto demo, a new spot has been added to the slideshow of Scapes. When Escapes slideshow is played during the auto demo, you can now go directly to the. Now there's something else I'm not interested in. Online time trial has been added to Sport. There are lots of new things this update, but it's criminal. You can't save lobby settings still. Wow. New information has been added to the event details screen. A multiplayer and equal condition mode option has been added to the time weather settings. When this option is turned on, the variable time speed rate setting will not be available. Okay. I haven't dug deep enough into the game to really understand what that meant. An equal condition mode option has been added to the time weather settings. When this option is turned on, the variable time speed rate setting will not be available. All right. A display has been added to the car name indicator to show the distance to the penalty line. You see here rankings. The top 10 stars ranking can now be displayed in the license. All right. An indicator showing the progress to the next driver rating has been added to the profile. Okay, I can. That helps a little. Oh boy, Legends Cars dealership. In the Hagerty collection, prices have been revised according to real-world valuations under guidance from Hagerty. Whoa! Hagerty is an American company that provides car insurance and valuation for classic cars and has also sponsored many historic car events in recent years. The new prices will be applied starting the next lineup update. The next pricing revision is planned for August 20th, which probably means classic cars are probably going to cost an arm and a leg again. Right here. Physics, I kind of went through that. I'm really not that interested in it. Right here, this is something else. They patched the Tomahawk glitch. I never knew about the Tomahawk glitch. I mean, I guess being that you brought up glitch, also, you can't ride curbs to go faster. They patched it. Oh yeah, I definitely saw that glitch. I think Z28 Gaming showed that glitch. No, it was actually Super GT. He showed that glitch where if you keep your inside wheels on the curb, you could go faster. They also patch penalties. One thing I hope they fixed is the brake checking. People brake checking on purpose to try to make you rear end them and get a penalty. I hope they address that. Before I read the steering controller update, I do want to say that I'm beginning. So now the system gives lighter penalties for racing incidents. No, they didn't fix brake checking. I do not like this. Lighter penalties for racing incidents. In fact, I think they should have kept that where it's at. Because to me, the harsher the penalty, the more careful people are going to be. I think that's one of the problems with a set of Corsa Competizione is that the penalties in that game are not harsh enough that it discourages dirty driving. I mean, you don't really, for causing wrecks, all you really get hit with is a safety rating penalty, which you could easily build it back up with a couple of races. You're spot on about penalties. Yeah, definitely. Now, with a set of Corsa Competizione, the only penalties where you really have to be, where people go out of their way to be careful, is cutting across the track. Because if you do that too many times, you get DQ'd. People are careful how they come out of the pits, because if you come out of the pits wrong, then I think you could catch a black flag or something like that. I'm not sure. So, but the point is, there are no heavy penalties for dirty racing in ACC. It's just not harsh enough. The safety rating penalty isn't harsh enough. So I do like that about GT Sport. I really like to watch your streams. Just so late for me all the time. I think with you being on the other side of the world in Japan, that's got to be quite the time difference. But I definitely appreciate you tuning in. I would really like to try to do these as soon as I get out of work. I get out of work at 3:30 Eastern time because we're still on 10-hour shifts, and I'm so tired that I have to take a minute to unwind and get settled in before I jump into a stream. So let's talk about this steering controller issue. Oh, no, you know what? I'll come to that in a second. The other thing that I was going to say is I'm wondering, are we going to witness something here? I've noticed that a couple of, content creators, they also did something to wheels. Yeah, I'm going to get to that after I talk about the steering controller. Um, Apparently, it's lighter force feedback. Yep, I mean you beat me to it. That's what I was going to talk about. So a couple of YouTubers have complained about the glitches and bugs and the crossplay and the matchmaking issues and stuff like that with this game. And a couple of them have sort of like moved over to ACC. They didn't like leave GT7, they just added ACC into their lineup. So one person that I speak of is Chupagetti. Now he does ACC streams on Tuesday now. He still primarily does GT7, but he was one of the people that said something about the glitches and bugs in this game that he's starting to find that frustrating. And another guy, Andrew Racing, he's been playing some ACC lately. Now, I didn't watch enough of his content to know if he's doing it because of issues with GT7 or if he's just like discovered ACC because he said he's addicted to it. So now on to the steering controller. So damn, I still didn't finish what I was going to say. I'm beginning to wonder if this is going to be the start of something that if this game continue to has bugs and glitches and stuff, will people play this game less and move on to other sim racers? So I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on the landscape. And then today's issue did not help. Steering controller. An issue where the game would crash if resuming from rest mode while using the Logitech the G923 racing wheel has been repaired. The force feedback strength of the Thrustmaster TGT, Fanatec Podium, Fanatec GT DD Pro has been adjusted. While using the steering wheels listed below, if the values of the force feedback max torque or force feedback sensitivity under controller setting, blah, 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 options are set very high, the wheel may vibrate violently. If this happens, please set a lower value. They also changed the BOP quietly. That doesn't surprise me. So these wheels, I guess, were affected by this force feedback adjustment. So this affects all championships or sport mode races for GR3. Now, Key 25, I think he mentioned something about the BOP for GT3 races or Group 3 races. I think he did mention something about that. And then I can't remember which YouTuber it was, but somebody said something about the force feedback. I think it might have been Basic Ali. He might have, I'm not sure. But I know somebody said something about the force feedback. I think the list is on Reddit. So now that we got that out of the way, we got the three new cars. Let's go look at these cars and let's go see how much they cost. Start with Brand Central. We'll start in America. The Roadster Shop. Oh, Camaro. You also got new books. Yep, I read that off too. But honestly, this car right here is based on the 1972 Camaro, I believe. Camaro RS. I bought this one for cruising. Let's see how much it cost. $300,000. That's reasonable. I mean, it's pricey, but being that it's a full-blown race car, I guess that's reasonable. All right, let's check out the other cars. All right, we've got $1 million. The Suzuki. This is the cheapest compared to the other two. Yeah, actually, I saw how much the last one cost, and we're going to get to that in a second, and then I'll give my 2 bits on that. This car is Max power is 426 horsepower. I mean, it's a cool car. It's a cool looking car, but I don't do production cars. I don't do concept cars. I don't do prototypes, whatever. I like to race. And so to me, that's a car I'm not interested in. Therefore, it costs too much for me. 1 million too much? Yeah, I definitely agree. 1 million is too much. So, I can only assume that those mirrors right there are cameras. Rather than rear view mirrors, they're actually rear view cameras. So I wouldn't be surprised. I will eventually buy the GR1 car, the Group 1 car, though. All right, let's get to that. And that is under Toyota. I've already looked at this car before I went live. So, this is the car that I had been waiting for. This was the car that I had been clamoring for weeks, maybe months. This is the Toyota GR101 Hybrid 21. This car right here continues the dominance that this car do. You feel like Subaru and Toyota have too much influence on the game? You might make a case about that, but I mean, when it comes to the Le Mans series, with the LMP cars, this car right here, it continues Toyota's dominance. You know, Toyota dominated the scene with this car for a few years, and they continue to do it with this car. I mean, last year's Le Mans, they did that shit that Ford did back in the 60s, where they had I think they had all three of their cars or both of their cars cross the finish line together. I have the 1 million handles, nice. So I expect new one to be good. So now this car right here, the 3 million for this car, the car costing that much, I don't have that much of an issue with the car costing 3 million, because I really don't know what this car costs in real life. I'd imagine at the very least it costs $1 million. I don't have that much of a problem with what the car costs as far as in-game credit goes. I do have a problem with how much it would take to buy this car if you were to buy microtransactions. This car is $3 million, and this brings us back to that bullshit with the microtransactions, where you have the prices of the cars and the prices of the credits where they overlap each other. It's not one-to-one. I have Sardega 4 times to buy that car. That's 100 minutes, 1 hour. Oh, you must be talking about farming credits, which, you know, I'm not going to put in the time to farm credits on this game. I don't play it that much. If this game had VR support, road race, yeah, okay, sounds like some farming. If this game had VR support, I might possibly put in the time to farm credits, but it doesn't have VR. I don't like giving them money. I totally agree. So what I was coming back to what I was about to say about the microtransaction, this is where the bullshit comes in. Again, the microtransactions, the price of the credits versus the prices of these cars, they overlap each other. They don't go one-to-one. You, like, for instance, this car costs 3 million credits. There is no 3 million credit bundle to buy this car. You either have you have to buy the 2 million credit bundle twice. I don't mind buying DLC like Destiny. I don't like buying currency. Yeah, because they overlap it. I mean, Rockstar set the tone with that shit. I mean, You buy a you buy a shark card for $1 million, but a particular card that you're looking for costs 1.2 million. So now you either gotta buy two shark cards to cover that, or like get what is considered like a value pack. I don't think you said Kaz is greedy. I don't think this was his call. I think this was all Sony right here. Because the microtransactions in GT Sport was reasonable. Now Sony, in my opinion, caught a little bit of unfair heat with GT Sport when they finally put those microtransactions in the games. But the cars costed anywhere, I think, from like $1.99 to $3, which is no big deal, you know. And something like that keeps you tuned into the game. So this car is 3 million credits. I don't have enough. I have 565,000 credits. I don't have enough. So I'm going to attempt to purchase this car. Insufficient funds. Let's top off at the PlayStation Store. And here we go. So that car is 3 million credits. This car is going to cost me a minimum of $30 in real money to buy that car. Because over here on the end, you have the $2 million credit, which is $20. And then you have the 750,000 credits, which is $10. And I already have 565. So if I went this route, I would save $10, but I still paid $30. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying that car. Because two things, let's be truthful. One, I've said it before, this game, I can have this car in about an hour and 40 minutes. Hey, too bad they don't let you gift cars. I mean, when I decide that I really, really, really want this car, Vegeta, I'll be back to see you. But until then, nah, I'm not going to go and spend $30 in microtransactions to get this car, drive it twice, and then it's just going to go back into the garage until the VR support comes out. I'm not doing it. That's one of the reasons why I'm not doing it. And then the other reason why I'm not buying this car is because I don't have to. That's the beauty of the mods over on Assetto Corsa over on PC. You will get it. You grind daily races. The daily races don't pay shit. In my opinion. And the only time I do the daily races is when you guys see me streaming. I'm just not that deep into this game like that. And then on top of that, I've kind of been scaling back. You guys have probably noticed that I haven't really been pumping out content, 3-4 times a week like I've done in the past. I've been needing to take a break and recharge my battery. They're robbing. They should pay better. So, okay, so we got this established that I'm not buying this car. Now, my good friend Ham, I believe he bought it because he streamed earlier, and I think he was using this car. So, what they should let you do, in my opinion, which they would never do, is let you try the car out and let you do a couple of laps in it. So, this probably isn't going to be a very long stream. So the next move, let's see here. For the most part, the cars are the same, except for the mirrors. I would want the red mirrors. Okay, so the next move is we're going to go ahead and do a daily race so we can have a look at these physics. Whoops. Lap time challenge, Suzuka Circuit. Yeah. Oh, the entry period already started. Oh shit, look at that. Ham beat me by 2 seconds. Oh, now you can see a world. Yeah, I see that. Okay, so let me get my shoe back on here. The shoe was a little tight on my feet, so we're a little bit uncomfortable. These Pumas that I bought, one of them is a 9 and the other one is a 9.5. The 9 can be a little bit snug sometimes. And on the home page, there's bars show how far you have, how far you are from next rank. Yeah, I saw that in the notes too. So, oh shit. Good luck. Oh, more than anything, I'm just seeing about these physics. Gotta go. All right, thanks for popping in as usual. Damn it, that killed me. Yep, allowed my ghost to catch me. That's the one thing I do feel that makes the physics in this game a little bit arcadey, is that you can still hold your line while accelerating. Son of a bitch! Did I try without traction control? No, I did not. And I got, let's see what happens. Whoosh. Whoa. Keep in mind that with this game, I don't get the kind of detailed information that I do with ACC. I mean, it's just like Eris said on one of his streams. He said if you hit the gas going through curves, you're gonna make the car go wide. You're gonna lose time. It's mathematics. It's a fact. I think I'll leave traction control on 1 because it was set to 3. I think I can leave it at 1. This ain't gonna be a good lap. instead of using traction control, which can cause you to lose performance. Use counter steering. I think I turned the counter steering off the last time we had a conversation about me using the counter steering. When I have trouble keeping the car stable, I use counter steering. I'm not going to be able to finish this. Yeah. Holy shit, the fastest lap on here is 149, but again, this takes us back to that situation where I feel like I'm a lower tier C driver, and looks like they got me mixed in with C and D drivers. He loves his Monza. That I do. It's ironic that you popped in here, Ham. I gotta find a way to beat that 153 you put up. Might do this twice. Once with the Porsche, once with this Beetle. Hell, maybe even a third time with the Ford GT. He did the Monza mash. The Monza mash. You weren't even trying. Oh God, that really hurt. I hope the game looks this beautiful on PlayStation VR when it comes out. Oh, shit. No, I didn't see your weaving tweet. No, I did not. Wait a minute, did I just ghost right through him? It seemed like I just ghosted right through him. Some companies spill beans. I'm not buying a PS5 Pro. They're having trouble selling the Yeah, I seen that. I was watching PSVR without parole, and he got a text right in the middle of the show. What the fuck is going on here? All of a sudden, my braking markers ain't no good. No, there was like at the beginning of the race, Ham. I thought I was going to rear end the car, and I think I ghosted right through him. I bought a PS4 Pro, so I guess I'm in line for a PS5 Pro now. I got a PS4 Pro as well as this PS5. Let me at least see if I can catch that car before this race is over. Yeah, I'm not buying a PlayStation 5 Pro because whatever capabilities they claim that PSVR has and whatever benefits they'll get from the PS5, from the PS5 Pro, it's just going to be held back by the regular PS5. The way the PS4, PSVR Pro, the God damn it, the PS4 Pro, as far as PSVR goes, was held back by the PS4 because Sony mandated that the PS4 must be included. So with that being said, the PS4 Pro to me was a wasted console. All that power that the console has, oh, there it is, there's the bump. All that power the PS4 Pro has, and they didn't even take advantage of it with the VR. I mean, even some of the enhancement patches that we got on PSVR, we only got a couple of them. I don't give a shit about a PS5 Pro being rumored to be 13, 14, 15, 16 teraflops. What difference does it make if the developers are still going to aim for the lowest common denominator, being the PS5? Better graphics, but the gameplay was nerfed. I had a PS4 Pro right from the start, so I never got a chance to see if there was a jump from the PS4 to the PS4 Pro as far as PSVR goes. People don't want cross-gen games. The PS5 as it sits is basically a glorified PS4. Well, to be honest, I'm not interested in the PS5 yet. Well, I'll give you my thoughts. Oh, shit! That thing whipped around and hit me in the thumb. I cannot grab the wheel doing that. That shit hurt. That shit whipped around and hit my thumb. We'll do another race and do it with the Porsche. I let go of the wheel and all the oscillation and shit like that from the, you know, so-called road effects kicked in. It'll rip your thumbs off. It damn near. Was that a feedback glitch? This is just oscillation. I think it's a combination of. I think it's a combination of just the force feedback of the PS5 in general, along with me using this Drivehub adapter. Yeah, on the set of Corsa Competizione, there's no way I could put my foot to the floor like that and punch it around that corner and the car not go wide and start to understeer. In fact, going around that corner, I almost oversteered. So, I mean, that's another reason why just like this game is cool, but you know, ACC still my preference. Okay, now I believe that was you, Tantrum, that said you're going to wait for the PS5. Right now, the only game that I played so far on this PS5 where I think you clearly need a PS5 in order to play this game, and that would be Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That game was beautiful. It's arguably one of the best looking games I've ever seen, PC or console. The game was absolutely gorgeous. Madden, for instance. I had got Madden 21 on both the PS5 and the PS4, and graphically, the PS5 looked a little bit better than the PS4 Pro. But I think the big thing that made the difference with the PS5 version was the animations. I think the animations were probably recorded at a higher frame rate, so it looked more fluid, it looked more real life. ACC on PS5 for you. I'll come back to that, but really what I've been trying to do with ACC is just wait until we get that next update, because they're supposed to address the physics on that as well. So if they can make the physics on ACC on PS5 catch up to PC, then I'll definitely be jumping back into that. The only thing is that I won't be in VR. So now coming back to, I guess what I'm trying to find a way to say is whether I think this PS5 was worth it. Price wise, I think it's worth every penny, because you're getting the power of a PC without a PC price tag. I do think that this console, as far as the graphics card goes, I think the PS5 has the power of a 2060 or a 2070, and I don't know what the CPU in this console would be the equivalent of. But with today's prices, I think you would spend at least $1,000 building a PC with the same sort of specs as this PS5. So the $500 price tag for this console is worth it. The $400 price tag for the PS5 digital is worth it, because you're definitely getting bang for the buck. In terms of what I need it for, that's where I have to question whether I've gotten my money's worth, because naturally I bought it for the VR. Sony's been silent, and then we getting this damn, rumors that we might not get it until next year, and Sony's not helping that situation at all by coming out and either confirming or denying it. So until Sony comes out and says that it's coming out in 2022, I'm treating it like it's coming out in 2023. So we're looking at a whole year before I get the kind of use out of this PS5 that I want to get out of this PS5. That being said, I don't know if this PS5 has been worth the money, but I do know that I'm not getting rid of it because of how hard they are to get. So, but if you want me to be brutally honest, and I've tried to avoid saying this because I didn't want to sound negative, but if it boils down to it, I don't need PSVR. Because I've talked about it before. When PSVR launches, they're going to get a lot of the same games that we've already had on PC. And in turn, when developers start developing, when these AAA publishers start developing games for PSVR 2, they're also going to include PC with it too, because they're not going to turn down that money. They're not going to turn down the extra money that they can get off the PC headsets. So unless Sony pays for exclusivity, or it's a PSVR 2 exclusive, if it's third party with no exclusivity ties to it, we're going to get it on PC as well. So that in that aspect, I don't really feel like I terribly need PSVR 2, but Horizon Call of the Mountain is one reason to get a PSVR 2. There's going to be other games too, especially like if games like SOCOM, if that game makes a comeback and it gets VR support, that would be another one. There are some games on PS5, but VR was made for the PS4 Pro, and I got most of those games. And then as far as flat screen games goes, I think there's only 3 games that I'm interested in as far as flat screen games goes. That's God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, and Wolverine. Those are really the only 3 flat screen games that I'm interested in PS5. So right now, PC is giving me all I need. I mean, it's because of what PlayStation VR was lacking that made me go to PC in the first place. You know, the PSVR, when I made the jump over to PC, it was lacking multiplayer games. It was lacking first-person shooter games. It was lacking racing titles. Now, when you look back at PlayStation VR, the only racing game that they gave us where you could race online against a full grid was Drive Club, but it was terribly blurry, and they ended up shutting those servers down. So when you take away Drive Club, we've basically gone the whole 6 years of PlayStation VR's existence without a full-blown racing sim in VR. And with my love for sim racing, that's enough to make me jump over to PC. Oh, I just barely made this. Here, let's adjust this. Turn the steering sensitivity down to 480. Damn, I almost tempted to sell my PS5 and put it towards a 40. Hey, shit, Ham. PC VR is so good, that's for sure. Hey, Ham, you got me thinking with that one. Most of my VR games, I can still crank them max with the 3080 Ti that I have, but there's still a couple of games that I can't crank them all the way up. PlayStation buy Hello 4000 series cards. Wish GT7 would open up the telemetry data. Look at him. I just got rear-ended. I mean, it was a little tap, so no big deal. Damn, what's going on with these cars spinning out all over the place? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean about that 4090. Yeah, you got my wheels turning. Yeah, he ghosted. Oh, damn it! This is definitely not a good day. But yeah, he ghosted right through me on that chicane. Until right there. Here comes the penalty. God damn. That's the other thing I hate about these damn physics. They make you pay when you take your foot off the gas before you get out of the corners. Regardless of what your speed is. I'm in a Porsche. But, like, this shit is really pissing me off with these damn physics because I can't stand this shit, how they made trail breaking the rule. Okay, like this corner, for instance. With ACC, you brake, you trail brake, you let off of it, and you feather it out of there, and you can still hold your line. Even if you don't trail brake it into the corner, you can still take an inside line. But this game, it seems like regardless of your damn speed, if you don't keep your foot on the brakes going into the corner, they make you understeer right off the track, even if you're going 2 miles an hour. Truth be told, Tantrum, I think the same problem still going to exist, even if I turn the counter steering off. If I turn it on, because this is just bullshit that they make that the rule. I mean, everybody should be able to drive to the style that suits them. Instead of basically telling everybody that if you don't drive this way, we're going to make your car go off the road. And the understeer with that Ford GT is absolutely horrendous. See, I had to keep my foot on the brakes to go through that chicane like that. ACC will still let you coast through there. It's so granted that you're not carrying too much speed through there. All right, with counter steering on, you're able to have control. I'm not saying that the control isn't in this game. I'm just saying that the game is telling you that we are telling you this is how we want you to drive the game, and this is how we want you to drive the car. And if you don't do it, what the hell happened there? I'm just all over the place. I got a half a mind to delete this stream. Damn sausage curve. Try to get out of the try to get out of that chicane early. I'll do this race. Oh shit. With the latest patch, I have found myself not using traction control. I use counter steering if needed, depending on the car. Try the old Toyota setup. Try the old Toyota. The setup seems better on this track. Okay, I think I'll do 2 more races. Yeah, that's... I don't know how else to say it. I'm just not a fan of the physics of this game. AMG was all over the place like this earlier this week, that is. I don't know. Certain cars, the physics feel arcadey. Other cars, I just don't like how bad the understeer is if you don't keep your foot on the brake going in the corners. Okay, so we'll do 2 more races. I was going to do the Ford GT next, but actually we'll do the old Toyota. Do that next. You think this track favors hard setups? Select from garage. I assume you mean this one right here. Oh, okay. As in stiff. Looks better already. Sit tight, because after this race is over, I'll do one more with the Ford GT so I can throw a hairy fit. All right, I figured out something. I gotta let the car travel a few feet before I start downshifting once I hit my brake marker. Think back and ACC just came to market at other races. Well, now that I figured out the braking with this car, normally I'm the type of guy that like starts, as soon as I hit my brake marker, I immediately start downshifting. And now, at least with this car, I don't know if it's this game, but at least with this car, I'm seeing that once I hit my brake marker, I got to let the car travel a few feet before I start downshifting. He said, hope a year from now, most or all of the problems will be dealt with. Think back in ACC just came to market or other racers. Oh, I didn't even pay attention to all those Subarus. Oh shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, damn. Like the first 7 cars, 5 of them was Subarus. So we're gonna do this again with the Ford GT after this race. Sweet eyebrows, see that name? Damn, look at the disrespect. He passing me on the outside. Does the online seem better? I've been so busy complaining about the physics of this game that I haven't really been paying attention to the online. The only thing I really noticed with the online is that I'm seeing more ghosting than usual. Might I try the Subaru next? Ah, but see, I want to win because of me, not because of the car. Man, he bumped me! Where's his penalty? Okay. I got bumped, didn't see a penalty. A middle of the pack finish. You wonder if they fixed the curb riding glitch? I think they did. One, two, three, four, five Subarus. 1, 2, 3. All right, next race, Ford GT. Here's where I start doing all my screaming and cussing. I started 14th and finished 8th. I'll take it. All right, let's go with the Ford GT. All right, let's go. Oh shit, oversteer. Oh my God. This car wants to go from understeer to oversteer in the blink of an eye. Oh my God. I went to turn right and I felt the front end of the car slip and understeer, and then it just suddenly decided to grab. fucking ghost distracted me. All right. Well, I figured out a little bit about that Ford GT in order to have better control. Some corners where I was downshifting to third, in other cars, I got to take it all the way down to second. Solar, I have to take it down to second with this Ford GT in order to avoid the understeer. I still have to apply the brakes too, don't get me wrong. I still have to ride the brakes through the corners. Fastest lap, 150. I think that 154.4 right there is my fastest lap of the day. Achoo. What the hell was that? That back end came loose for nothing. I don't know about the Tomahawk glitch, but I knew about the curve riding glitch. God damn, this car keep coming loose. Oh, that fucking understeer. I let off the brakes and it tried to go off the damn track. Car tried to come loose again. Some cars, at this point, Gaming Legends, I'm just like, I'm really frustrated with these little arcade-ass flip-floppy graphics. I mean, physics. I ain't in the mood for it no more today. Oh my God. I think I got DQ'd. Oh well, I mean, that's a fitting into what kind of stream this has been. So, I just don't know how much more of this arcade game I can take. Yeah, I think I got DQ'd him. I mean, I had no motivation to get back on the track. I mean, this track on ACC, I turn in consistent 151s and 150s on Monza. Set a course of GT America tracks, baby. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, Ham. At first I didn't want the American tracks on there, but you know, now I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna add some new life to the game. You know something? Speaking of Assetto Corsa, I said that earlier in this stream that I think Polyphony Digital should create like a GT7 Competizione, like a spin-off from this game that's made for the hardcore, where it's strictly racing, no production cars, just strictly racing cars. Group 4, 3, 2, and 1. No concept cars, no prototypes, no production cars, just strictly racing, just like ACC. I think they should create a game like that that's geared strictly for the hardcore and let the casuals have this shit. I mean, the casuals that play this game anyway, they don't really race. They just collect cars. Because, I mean, they basically, you know, want to play the crew or something like that and show everybody their cool cars. Support gaming was good. You said, yeah, a hardcore game would be good. I mean, I think they should do that. Water it down, just like a set of Corsa Competition. I'm not talking about water it down in terms of gameplay and that kind of shit. I mean, maybe with the content, like I said, just strictly race cars, and you don't gotta have 90 tracks on here. Maybe 20 or 25 tracks, and then sell it for like $40, and it's catered strictly to the hardcore. But I don't think Sony thinks like that, you know. F22 should be good. Career mode I'm looking forward to. Proper pit strategies, etc. I don't do Formula One that much, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for F22. And I'm sure, you know, since I'm not terribly familiar with Formula One rules and that kind of stuff, you'll keep me up to speed. Support gaming. The only thing that will save GT7 for me is VR mode. This probably isn't the smartest thing to say, but I have to include GT7 in my streams because they, you know, they get views, especially if I put a topic in the headline, you know, like today, for instance. Anyone who knows what's going on with this game today knows that there's a couple of complaints going around about the force feedback, that they like dialed the force feedback. They dialed that down a little bit. About the glitches, whether the glitches got fixed. Me refusing to spend $40 to get that Toyota hypercar, I won't do it. Why should I spend $40 to get that car on this game when I got it for free on Assetto Corsa, and I can drive the car in VR against a full grid online? So I'm sorry, folks, but this game just was not fun today, and I want to chalk it up to me just having a bad day. I mean, last week I got off to a slow start and eventually got going. I put DD Pro in compatibility mode and referred back to normal. Why'd you put the DD Pro in compatibility mode? I mean, wasn't it good? You know, in PS4 or PS5 mode? I mean, I think Ham put a video out and he compared the DD Pro, you know, in PS5 mode to the CSL DD in compatibility mode. And he found that I think he said the response time was slightly faster in PS5 mode, being that the wheelbase was native. Lost force feedback and update. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what people have been saying about the force feedback that got dialed back. I mean, what the hell is Polyphony Digital doing? That's the worst thing you want to do, is dial back the force feedback, because I mean, you certainly, I mean, I doubt that you're doing that for the people who are using controllers. Why make the hardcore people suffer? The people that went out and bought wheelbases and have rigs and shit like that, why make them suffer? I mean, they really doing some questionable shit with this game. Did I come in and I had a less than fun time with this today? Just it wasn't fun today. Let's see what we got for a roulette ticket. Oh, shit. Excuse me. $2,000 credits. Oh, much Christ. Changed it back to PS5 mode and referred it to normal. Just turn force feedback up in Gaming Legends. Let me see what you just said here, Ham. I just turned force feedback back up in Gaming Legends. I was on 4, put it to 6. So what happened when you put it to 6? Now I like the back of that car, but I think the front of it was kind of ugly. Yeah, I think that front end's kind of ugly. That's ugly. The car looked like a damn submarine. That shit is ugly. $612 horsepower. So anyway, I had came back over here so I could have a look at the Toyota hypercar one more time before I get out of here. I'll always give this game credit for how beautiful it is. No question about that. There it is right there, the hypercar. That car is absolutely beautiful. I put it up to 10 PS5 mode, the compatibility back again to let's see here. Well, I think that's about it. Again, I wasn't having a lot of fun today. My apologies. I guess as far as this game goes, we'll just have to look for the next daily race on Monday. Hopefully, I can come back with a clean mind and force feedback is back to normal before update. Okay. What time is it? Holy shit. 7 o'clock. Damn. This stream must have been going a couple of hours. Yeah, that's it. But we'll hopefully the next stream, when I come back to this game on Monday or Tuesday for the next daily race, hopefully we'll do better. I'm probably gonna have to break down and start doing some practicing, because I do not practice with this game. I do practice on ACC. Ooh, excuse me. With that, thank you to those of you who were able to sit and watch this horrible demonstration of driving today. And again, we'll hope we do better. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here, grab a bite to eat, get ready for work in the morning. Got a 3-day weekend coming up with Memorial Day. Got Memorial Day off. And I definitely plan to do a lot of streaming this weekend. I'm definitely going to get some ACC in. Hoping for a Mount Panorama daily race. Well, they just did that a couple of weeks ago, Ham. That's the race at Mount Panorama about 2-3 weeks ago. I was in second place, and I was about to overtake the first place car, and he brake checked me and forced me to rear end him, and I got hit with a penalty, and it broke my back. Oh, damn, I missed it then. Yeah, that was about 3 weeks ago. All right, folks, I stalled out Blab long enough. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do something on ACC. I think Ham's got something planned tomorrow for ACC, so definitely tune in to that. If that doesn't go through, then I've not been doing the dailies until this week. Okay, good game. But if Ham doesn't do something tomorrow, I'll still stream something tomorrow for ACC. My beloved ACC. Oh, my ACC. With that, folks, we will see you tomorrow. Until then, you guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. We'll catch y'all soon. Have a good one, everybody.